Hello everyone, my name is Sammy, and I am doing my final portfolio presentation on the novel Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. This artifact was important to me because it was a book that I had picked up in middle school, read through it, and absolutely fell in love with the characters and the storyline. And then right before our proposal assignment, I had watched the 2019 film adaptation and thought that it would be a great artifact to strip down and examine through a theoretical lens. For this artifact, I chose to view it through the feminist lens. I think this works well because the story is made up mostly of women. It is a coming-of-age tale following four sisters who have to navigate the world without their father's guidance, learning how to support the household, get jobs, and care for one another. Now, starting with the sisters, there is Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy. Each sister has their own personality that coincides with other sisters' personalities. So, for example, Meg is the oldest. She follows the rules. She does what she's told. She wants to have a traditional life, get married, have children, and just be a domestic worker. She has a love for theater as a kid and grew out of it as she got older. And then we have our main character, Jo. Now, Jo is the tomboy. She doesn't like anything girly. She hates being a girl. She wishes that God had made her a boy when she was born. She loves to write. Her father built her a little desk in their attic. She actually has a outfit that she puts on when she is writing. She fully gets into it, and she wants to become a published author someday. Now, Beth is the middle child. She's the third oldest daughter, and she is very quiet, shy, reserved. She doesn't talk much. She just very much enjoys playing with her kittens and playing the piano. She has a very fond liking for music. And then there's Amy. Amy is the youngest, and typically with the youngest, they always seem to get their way, be a little bit more spoiled, and that is exactly the way Amy is. Amy is definitely a person who has a taste for the finer things in life. She loves luxury. She wants to live in luxurious houses, have luxurious clothes. She just loves it. She has a talent in painting and wants to pursue that in Europe someday. So these four sisters live with their mother they call Marmee. Marmee is very much a hands-on mom, but she likes to let her children decide for themselves the paths that they are going to go in life. So Jo is a tomboy, and usually that was frowned upon in the 1800s, but Marmee thinks that it is wonderful that she has taken her own personality and she runs with it, and she thinks that it'll get her far in the future. These daughters have to learn how to fend for themselves when their father becomes a chaplain for the Civil War. He is gone for a long time. He is no longer making money for the family. So the four sisters have to learn responsibility very quickly. Now, what's great about Little Women is that it is very relatable for young children, especially back in the 1800s, with children who also had fathers, brothers, friends, family who were fighting in the Civil War and they were missing for a long time. It's a common theme throughout the story that the girls just miss their dad. They miss having the company, and they know that their lives would be different if their dad was home. So this family was based on Louisa May Alcott's real family. So she did have three sisters. She was the fourth, and she was very much Jo. She loved to write, wanted to be a writer. She didn't really conform to the female gender roles that were set in place by society at that time. And she also had a desk in the attic that her father had built her. So each sister matched their respective character's personality almost to a T. It quickly became a hit once it got published in the 1800s, and she ended up writing 2 sequels to it, which, if you watch the movies, they do condense it down into one full story instead of splitting it up now. I think this is a feminist movie because we get to see these sisters who grow up by their own free will. They get to understand the world through their own eyes. They aren't forced to be domestic workers, learn to take care of children, just be married to a man, give him children, and then take care of his house for the rest of their lives. These sisters get to get out, explore the world through their own eyes. Jo ends up leaving and going to, I want to say, New York to pursue her writing career, but comes home when her sister Beth falls ill. And Amy does get her chance to paint in Europe with the help of their wealthy great aunt March. This novel portrays women in a different time, in a different way. We would see Jo now and just think that she was just a carefree soul that didn't care what people thought about her. But we wouldn't think of her as boyish, masculine. We wouldn't put those two together because the rules of gender and what it means to be masculine and feminine have shifted drastically as time goes on. So I challenge you to read Little Women, watch the movie, and determine for yourself, do these women stick out to you as feminist icons?